Lesson 3, Customizing Views and Toolbars. In this lesson, you'll learn about different ways to arrange the Excel screen display and to customize the Quick Access toolbar to suit your needs. You'll also learn several ways to quickly navigate around a workbook. All of these skills will make you a more efficient Excel user and prepare you for more advanced assignments in the lessons to come. Topic 1, Freeze Panes and Workbook Views. When you're faced with a worksheet containing a vast amount of data, you might find it helpful to customize how your worksheet displays on your screen. In this topic, you'll learn how to do that using freeze panes, split screen, arrange all, and the zoom. Most of the commands that help with this are on the View tab, or next to the zoom bar in the bottom right corner of the Excel interface. You can change the magnification of your screen using one of two methods. In the bottom right corner of your screen, either select and drag the slide bar, or select the zoom out, or zoom in, plus icons to increase or decrease magnification in blocks of 10%. Or on the View tab on the ribbon, select an option from the zoom group. When you've zoomed a screen in or out, you can use Ctrl+Z to undo the change. Select 100% to return the zoom to the normal screen size. Sometimes you might find it useful to change your screen display from the default view. There are several views to choose from. To change your view, use one of the following two methods. On the View tab, in the Window group, select either Page Break Preview or Page Layout. Or next to the Zoom slider, select from one of three view option icons: Normal, Page Layout, or Page Break Preview. When you're working with a large amount of data and you move further down the data, you can lose the headings, making it harder to understand the data. For example, if you have multiple columns, how can you know what type of data you're working with when you don't know what the column header says? Similarly, when you move over to the right side of the data, you can lose the labels on the left. Excel has a feature that can help with this. Freeze Panes does just that, it freezes panes. When you apply freeze panes to your data, as you move down or across the worksheet, the headings are frozen above or to the left of the freeze line. To insert a freeze line, select the cell where you want the freeze to be applied. For example, if you want row 1 to be frozen in place when you scroll down, and columns A and B to be frozen in place when you move across to the right, your cursor should be in cell C2. On the View tab, in the Window group, select Freeze Panes. When you are ready to unfreeze your worksheet, you follow almost the same steps. On the View tab, in the Window group, select Freeze Panes. Choose Unfreeze Panes. If you have more than one workbook open at a time and you're switching back and forth from workbook to workbook, you might find it useful to use the Switch Windows command. To move between workbooks, you can use either of the following methods. On the View tab, in the Window group, select Switch Windows, and then select the workbook name you want to switch to, or select Ctrl F6. Or select Alt+Tab. To simultaneously view all the workbooks you want to interact with. On the View tab, in the Window group, select Arrange All. In the Arrange Windows dialog box, select either Tiled, Horizontal, Vertical, or Cascade, and then select OK. Just as you can view multiple workbooks simultaneously, you can also view multiple worksheets from the same workbook simultaneously. To do this, in the Window group, select New Window in every worksheet that you want to view. Then, from any of the worksheets you've just selected, select Arrange All. To view two workbooks side by side, open the two workbooks you want to view. On the View tab, in the Window group, select View Side by Side. If you don't want the screens to be synchronized when you scroll, deselect Synchronous Scrolling. Thank you for watching. Keep learning.